Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we are showing some prequel love here with some custom figures that I either made or bought recently, and I wanted to give you guys a little peek at these. First off, we have this General Grievous, which is the Bandai model kit, and I was able to actually find this online pre-assembled, which is really nice because I don't really enjoy building these Bandai model kits, which is kind of funny because I do so much customizing, but I don't know, something about putting these models together I just don't really enjoy. And it was very heavily weathered, but I was able to take a Q-tip with some alcohol and just kind of lighten up a lot of the weathering and just got it back to a place that I think looks a lot better. This cape is also from eBay. I don't know the seller exactly. I tried to find it recently. I'm not sure if their shop is still up, but it does have a wire running throughout, which helps with posing. Let's take a closer look at the detail on the figure itself. I really love the translucent green on the chest there, and he's even got some like organs inside there that you can't really see in this video. It's just kind of when you're putting the kit together. And then also on his neck, there's just some interesting detail there as well. But of course we have to compare him to the Black Series Grievous, which just looks pretty silly next to this one. The proportions are just a little bit off, and he just looks very like skinny and not very intimidating at all, and he's very difficult to pose. You know, they both are, but the one on the right, if you guys own it, you know how difficult that is. And then we have this custom Count Dooku. This is just a Black Series figure with a custom head. This is by Nuno. I will have them linked below in the description. The left hand is from a Marvel Legends figure. I really don't know which one. I've got just like a whole bin of these hands. But I think it's pretty standard for Marvel Legends figures. I think this is like a hand that we see pretty often, but take a look at this incredible face paint. I think it's a custom sculpt as well. Nuno is one of my favorite painters, and let's take a look at some of their other work. I own a few heads from them, which you've probably seen in other videos. I really like the way that they do their Anakins, where it's a little bit younger, more innocent looking Anakin than we see in the Black Series or Figuarts. I think this is just a straight repaint of the Black Series head from Mayfeld, and then this awesome set of Rebels figures using the animated style heads that are custom sculpted. And then I have this Boba and Jango 2-pack on pre-order. This Kenobi is also really nice looking. It's amazing how much a great face paint really brings a figure to life. And then I wanted to end with this group shot of all of the heads that they did last year. Definitely check out their work in the description below, and stay tuned on this channel to see more of it in the near future. I can't wait to get my new order in. But in the meantime, this is the first figure that I printed on my new resin printer. This is from Skylu 3D. If you own a resin printer and are a Star Wars fan, you definitely know about Skylu 3D's work by now. He has an incredible Patreon. This cape is from the Gore figure from Marvel Legends from the new Thor Love and Thunder wave, and it fits weirdly perfectly on this figure, like it feels like it was sculpted for it. I did a blue steel, I think it's called steel blue actually, metallic paint on the entire figure, and then I just took some silver and just really dabbed my brush over all of it to weather it. These are kind of messy, and I was getting a lot of like mixed opinions on the color of this thing, so I just kind of went with my gut here. I think the red eyes and the red chest plate really are what make this figure work. But I'm really excited to have this on the collection next to Grievous on the shelf. Then we also have this Super Battle Droid. This was printed for me by Whisper Customs. It does fall apart a little bit. It is PLA printed, it's not resin, which is kind of crazy that he was able to pull off such an incredible looking figure, and he painted it himself. I don't know if he's still taking commissions on these. It's been kind of on and off over the last year, but definitely check him out. I'll have him linked in the description below as well. And because this is 3D printed, especially with PLA, the articulation is pretty limited. You can get him into this shooting position, and so I either display him like this or just at ease with his hands down at the side. This just looks really cool on a shelf. I do hope we see this in the Black Series at some point soon though, because it would be fun to have a little bit more articulation. I did want to mention that the Magna Guard, I actually glued all of the joints because it is a little bit difficult for me to get these resin prints standing properly. You kind of need to sand down the joints and put little pegs in. I don't really tend to pose them that much, I just kind of want them to be sturdy on the shelf. So in this case, yeah, I did just glue the joints just so I have a secure figure. I don't have to worry about it falling apart at any point. So that's just how I choose to display them. Some people like to have the articulation, but I just like them to be pretty secure. Anyway, thank you guys all for watching. I hope you learned about some new customizers today. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and if you don't mind, please click that like button, it really helps me out. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more, and I will see you all next time.